All right, folks, now we just had the 10-year hit 4.34%, and that's the highest since November 2007. Now, what does that mean for the average Joe on the street? That means borrowing costs are going up. So if you own a small business or any business, that means it's going to become even more expensive to borrow money, probably even more difficult. And with that, mortgage rates are going up. The average 30-year mortgage just broke above 7.5% for the first time in 20 years. So I can't emphasize enough, this country is in big trouble. Now, this isn't something that you will hear on mainstream media, but the suicide rate in America is skyrocketing, and I expect that to probably continue as more and more people are financially constrained by this economy. And what does that tell us about this country? It tells us that this country is sick, and if this continues, we're going to end up like Japan. We're going to end up with a dying population, and 20 or 30 years in the future, this country won't have enough youth to provide growth and sustainability of America being a world power. Now, this news comes from Bloomberg. Grocery prices are up 23% in July, the highest they've been all year, and that's from Bloomberg. And these are dangerous times because we want a society that's eating the right food, that's eating the best food. And the best foods are now the most expensive. So what happens? Well, people turn to the cheapest food. They begin shopping at dollar stores. And what does that do? Well, at some point, it becomes a detriment to their health. And if you don't have a healthy population, well, you're not going to have a productive working population. You're going to have a sick and disabled population. And that type of population is not going to be able to compete with China. It's not going to be able to compete with India, Brazil, or these BRIC nations. Now, over the weekend, there was an article on Zero Hedge about the concerning cancer rate in young adults. And a lot of that has to do with the way the population is eating. And I only see cancers and diseases in this country getting worse. As the financial stability of the people becomes worse, well, that means they're going to have less money. They're going to eat less healthy. That means their health is going to get worse. And so this country is stuck, spiraling down. And it can all be traced back to the economy. If people have less money, they eat less healthy food. They become less healthy. Less healthy people have less work productivity. And less work productivity means less company growth. And I think you can see where this is going. So the financial stability and health of the people are all tied together.